This video is to demonstrate the features of Courier Pro, which is a plugin for the Exchequer software. Okay, there's various ways of using the Courier Pro software. The first way is inside Exchequer. You see here there's a Courier button. So once the Courier Pro plugin has been installed, this button will appear. You can highlight a delivery note, an invoice, and then just click the Courier Pro, or open the transaction and click the Courier button inside it. When you click the Courier button, the Courier Pro plugin is loaded, and all of the courier systems that the Courier Pro plugin links to are listed here. Now, if you only use one or two couriers, then they're only shown. The others can be disabled, so you don't accidentally ship this order out through them. So if I select, say, DPD, then all of this information here is mapped. So each of these fields can be mapped and changed. The mapping can be changed to any field you want in Exchequer. So where possible, we default all of the fields, apart from probably the number of items being dispatched. Even the weight can be automatically calculated, or it could be inputted. The country can be defaulted. So most of all these fields will be defaulted. You just have to get the user to plug in probably only a few fields. Anything in yellow, or whatever you've set the colour as, is a field that must be completed before the user can click the send button. When you click the send button, it creates the information that the courier system needs in a particular folder, and then that is imported in automatically, and the label usually prints out in a few seconds. So as soon as you click the send button, normally a few seconds later, the label will come out on their printer, the label printer. So it means that I don't have to walk over to the courier machine and find that customer. Maybe this customer's address has recently changed and you've updated Exchequer but not the courier computer, so it may save this shipment going to the wrong address, because it's all linked to Exchequer. Also, more fields can be mapped, so maybe fields that you wouldn't have inputted into the courier system, like the email, the user-defined fields, etc. Maybe more information could be sent to the courier system, so there's more chance that the delivery is successfully delivered to the customer. So that's the first way. So within Exchequer, you can click the courier button and the shipment goes out through there. The second way is to just load the Courier Pro software from desktop icon, or you could have it within Exchequer from the tools menu here. So we load Courier Pro, and then we go to the open button there, and then you can choose what company. If you've got multiple companies there, you could highlight which company, and then you can scan or type in the SDN number. So for example, this SDN here I've just created earlier, I've put on there the barcode of the SDN number using the Exchequer's form designer, and so I could just scan that barcode in that box, and then it will bring up the Courier Pro screen for that transaction. So if I just type that in, but I could be scanning, so it brings up the same screen as you saw. You choose what courier you want to use, and then complete the information you need to do. Country, all these can be defaulted, obviously, weight, and then send, and then the label will come out, and then you just move on to the next one. It tells you there the last transaction that you've done, so you can just scan the next shipment. The third way is to use if you're using the warehousing system, the EWS system, and it links to the same Courier Pro plugin, the same application. So within, if I load EWS, and there's separate videos for all of this warehouse management software, and I've already picked an order, so it just needs delivering. So I'll just do the post, and I can print out the delivery note, that one there, and then loads the the Courier Pro plugin, so it links to the same application. So again, I can default all the fields as needed. So this is useful if you're doing your courier shipment there and then. Maybe it's a later process. If it is a later process, then that can be disabled at that point to send it to the Courier Pro, and you could click the courier button there and then just scan or type the transaction number, the SDN or invoice number, and then the same screen is loaded. So that's the 3 different ways of loading the Courier Pro system. Other features in the Courier Pro system are you can get the tracking number back into Exchequer, so you can configure all this up to put it in the notes or the user-defined fields or your ref, alt ref, etc. So you can get the tracking number back, so that may help your customer services. And it's fairly easy to add additional couriers. That we would do this, but the software has been designed to easily add additional couriers. So if your courier company that you use is not listed there, then don't worry, then we can just easily add that on. Each of the mappings that links to Exchequer, we configure this all up, but obviously you or us, we can work together to change it if you need to change the mappings. There's various options to say that the user must input the information. They can edit the field, they must input it. It could make it. You can make hidden fields and output fields. You can output analysis fields. So if you want to just keep track of how many shipments you're sending out to what countries, etc., you can do that as well. You could have a separate CSV file, for example, of all the recorded shipments going out, so you can analyse what you're sending to what countries to maybe get a better rate with a different courier. So all the Courier Pro is one application. So one application can be used within Exchequer, can be used on its own, or it can be used within the EWS system. So you buy one plugin and it links to all the couriers. You're not buying it for the DPD and then you're buying it for Raw Mail and then you're buying it for Interlink. It's all just one plugin for the whole lot, for EWS, Exchequer, or standalone. Okay, that's the video completed. Thank you very much.